This is a message from Cash Refugee and Immigrant Connection, and it's the second in our series about being a tenant in Utah. In this video, we will cover what a landlord's rights and responsibilities are in Utah. It's important to know these things because if you don't, it can be very difficult for you to hold a bad landlord accountable. If you have any questions about anything you hear in this video, please contact Cash Refugee and Immigrant Connection and we will help. In Utah, your landlord is required to maintain open communication with you and do their very best to resolve all issues as quickly as possible, and maintain the apartment and the appliances they provide in safe condition, according to state health and safety codes. They also should tell you at least 24 hours beforehand if they come into your home, unless it's an emergency. Your landlord is not allowed to physically remove you from the property because only law enforcement officers can do that. They also cannot change the locks on your apartment, remove your belongings, or shut off your utilities in an attempt to make you move, or refuse to lease an apartment to you just because of your age, race, nationality, amount of children, annual income, religion, etc. They can't change policies or the amount for rent for the apartment without letting you know first. However, your landlord is legally allowed to do some things that might not be good for you or someone living with you. It's important to know what these things are. A potential landlord is legally allowed to refuse to lease an apartment to you because of your gender or sexual orientation. They are also allowed to expect payment of a deposit, usually due before or soon after you move in. Usually, the deposit is paid back to you after you move out, but your landlord can refuse to return it if you ever owed them money, the property was damaged, or if it's in the rental agreement that the money won't be returned at the end of the lease. Your landlord is also allowed to evict you from the apartment. If there is an immediate danger to you or the property, they can legally evict you without any warning. They can also evict you with no reason as long as they give you a minimum of 5 days warning before the eviction. The landlord will give warning by giving an eviction notice like the one pictured on the screen right now. However, if they have a legal reason to evict you, then they're only required to give you 3 days of warning before eviction. Legal reasons to evict a tenant are if the tenant has failed to pay rent, if the tenant has been disturbing the neighbors greatly, if the tenant has been participating in illegal activity on the property, if the tenant has damaged the property, or if the tenant refuses to comply with a portion of the rental agreement. Most landlords are good people and won't try to take advantage of you. Please feel free to bring up any concerns or questions you have with them. However, not all landlords are fair. Some might even try to break the law to take advantage of their tenants. If you suspect that your landlord is breaking any of these laws, please contact Crick or a friend as soon as possible. Here are some tips that can help you protect yourself against bad landlords. Pay your rent on time every month and ask for a receipt. Keep asking for a receipt until they give it to you. In general, it's safest to pay your rent with a check or through an online portal, not with cash or a cell phone app. Before you move in, get a list of everything that the landlord has already put into the apartment, like furniture or appliances. Note the condition of everything and take pictures of any damage. Be very clear on who will pay for the utilities, either you or the landlord. Pay your utilities on time. Know how much your security deposit was and how much you can expect to receive back when you eventually move out. Keep a copy of your rental agreement and rent receipts just in case there are any disputes. Repair any damage that you accidentally caused to the property and don't alter the property in any way. Report any damage caused by other people, animals, or weather to your landlord immediately. If you need help paying your rent, please contact the Bear River Association of Governments at 435-752-7242. If you need help understanding your rental agreement or any paperwork, please ask your landlord. If you still need help or if you think your landlord is breaking the law, then contact Crick. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you will continue watching our videos. If you have a suggestion for a topic for an informational video like this one, please reach out to Crick and tell us about it. The information in this video is taken from the website for the American Apartment Owners Association. The video is made with Clipchamp. Thanks again and see you later.